so we can get us up to date with how we're filming. But this is Closet Convos. Welcome. I look a little different than last time. I have darker hair. I'm
Taylor.
kind of a fall look. So, Am, can you hear me right now since we are live?
I can. Can you hear me well?
Great. Yes, I can hear you. So I can't see you right now, but I can hear you. So I'm in Southern California, and Amara, she is to this side of me, and I love that I'm able to do this. She is in Texas. So last you guys saw us, Amara is getting ready to move. Am, how's your move? How's everything going?
Everything went so wonderful and so smoothly. Nick's my husband, for those of you who don't know, and we literally just drove our truck with our little trailer attached out to Houston, Texas. It took a little bit longer than expected, but all is well. All has been wonderful. And the weather out here is lovely this fall season. I am eating it up. As you know, in California, we don't really have a fall season. It's just really hot pretty much until winter comes. So I'm definitely enjoying the 50-degree weather out here.
That's nice. That's so nice. So, Am, so speaking of seasons, we were just talking about how, Southern California doesn't get one. I'm clearly wearing a tank top. I hear, and I'm so glad I picked this because Kiri, who also works with Fashion Magazine, was just telling me, she's like, oh, neutrals are in. I'm like, I love it. I love when I don't have to try, but I'm actually wearing what's in right now. So I was really excited about that because I was like, I just like pink and I need a tank top and I need something nice to wear because we're filming tonight. But yeah, Southern California, we just get an extended summer. I don't mind it. I'm a summer gal. I love it. But why don't we just kind of just share what we were talking about earlier about how, fall looks so different in so many different places. Like Southern California, it's going to look different than Texas. It's going to look different than Nevada. It's going to look way different from New York. It's going to look so different. So why don't you kind of explain like how, you've known the past few years of fall in Southern California. How does it look different to you right now in Texas, where I assume it's probably a little colder?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now in Houston, Texas, usually I grew up in Houston, so I'm used to either us having a fall or very much like California, not having a fall at all, and it just being anywhere between 80 degrees and 75 degrees, which is pretty warm still. So like you can definitely go swimming. That's for sure in the fall. So right now it's just been super nice with just the 50 to 60-degree weather. I'm wearing booties, I'm wearing jeans, I'm wearing jackets. I haven't been able to wear jackets in probably about a year, which is so nice. To be able to wear it again. And like right now, I'm wearing a flannel. I'm wearing a little off the shoulder just to give it a different kind of look, but I am wearing jeans and booties and then my beanie look because love the low bun with the little wispies in the front. That way you can see my gold earrings too. Just to
oh my gosh, I'm wearing gold too. I love it.
Oh, cute. Super cute.
So fun.
I love it. Yeah. So how's California weather out there versus
Oh my goodness. California weather. How to even start? This is I don't want to say it's a dilemma every year because I feel like if it comes up every year, I should know better. But we have like sweaters that start to hit the stores. It feels like halfway through summer and you're like, what the heck? Like I can't wear this. It's warm. I literally remember last year being like, oh my gosh, I put on pants and I was like long pants and like jean pants. Like, you have like your Southern California pants, like where you're like, like leggings basically. They're like super thin, but you put on like your jeans and like end of November, early December. So we're not there yet. I'm looking forward to it being a little colder soon. I'm not there. But just a couple different ways I've been able to get, still stay in with the trends. Because fall is a trend. I feel like it's a trend. It's like, oh, pull out my plaid this and my this and my boots and my scarf. And I'm like, I love that. However, I'm going to burn. I will actually burn. The only time I'm cold is when I'm working in my office and I have the air conditioning on, or the air conditioning is just turned on when I come in and I'm like cold. Right. I'll bring a jacket or a blanket or whatever, just because that's just the temperature. So a couple different ways I've been able to navigate this really hot, as it is always, Southern California fall has been by using long sleeve, either flannels or even sweaters. Cause it's not like, yes, it's been 85 degrees. We've had a couple, 70-degree days. Right. Which is great. So I'll put on either a flannel or a long sleeve or a lightweight sweater, because you can even do that midsummer. If it really hits, gets to 75, we all get excited because it gets cold for us. It's that
Absolutely.
wind chill, and we're like, okay, we can wear like our light long sleeve sweaters or whatever it is. I'll tie that in with a skirt. Right now, I've been looking.
Perfect.
Skirts are a huge thing, and I love that
Yes,
because there's
they
some
are.
really cute ones.
Absolutely.
I love. Actually found a skirt at Old Navy that I is just to die for, and I'm going to go buy it. I found it online. I'm like, I have to purchase this. But there are so many different skirts. Jean skirts are in again. I am so thankful because for a while they've been like, they came back a couple years ago, and then they kind of died, and then I feel like they kind of just make their comeback
That's
with
so
fall. But
true.
I love
Oh,
taking it,
absolutely. Every
right?
fall, guaranteed. Every fall, they will come back.
They just come and I
Sure
love it. I'm
enough.
like, okay, I keep them. I keep them in my closet. I don't ever get rid of them because I'm like, okay, these are going to come back. So
Oh
I've
yeah.
been tucking in bigger sweaters, even the chunkier ones. The other day I actually hit like 60 something degrees and I was like, yes. So I'll take a sweater and I'll tuck it
Sweater
into
weather.
a skirt. Yes. And I could wear cute booties with a
Yeah,
lightweight sock.
absolutely.
And that really helps. Maybe like a scarf around my hair or a headband or something like that. But I'm still working on trying to find ways to make fall work in Southern California because I want to take those cute fall pictures and go to the pumpkin patch and not look like
Absolutely.
it's still summer, even though it is, and I should probably be wearing sunscreen. So that's just one or two ways that
Absolutely.
I've been working on it. But Amber, what are a few more things that you can think about that you've been able to kind of
Yeah.
navigate fall in a
Absolutely.
place
So
that's
it's
actually cold?
funny. Yeah, absolutely. So it's so funny that you mentioned The Office because that is the biggest dilemma I feel like I'm having right now, even with this fall weather. Um, I feel like in my office, it either gets really warm or freezing. So it's not so much fall weather in my office. It's like time like just like ice cold weather in the office. And so I'm like, I have to bring like a snow jacket in order to not freeze to death. Or I can't wear as cute as skirts. Like the jean skirts are so, and again, like you said, they rise from the dead every year. Like
Yes.
whether it's summer or it's fall, they will rise. And so I have them tucked away as well. But what I love to do is wear a skirt with like a heavier material for like a sweater, and then
Okay.
definitely like maybe do some layering with like a cardigan or even like a turtleneck underneath. And then I also love to, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry.
You're
I
good.
think I got like a hair in my eye. It was like really poking me. I was like,
Yeah,
oh no, I'm
unfortunately,
blinking.
the camera's the word. She's like, hi, I'm not twitching. I'm not winking
I
out.
know.
I have something in my eye.
Absolutely. I'm like, oh, this hair is like getting in my face right now. I can't do that right now. Anyway, so I love to wear the tights. Oh my God, those are my favorite. You know, the really cute sheer
Oh,
tights
I
with a
forget about
skirt.
tights. I love
Yes,
it. Where do you get your tights at?
I get my tights either at H&M
Oh,
or Forever 21. I invest in stockings because stockings are like my
cute.
favorite thing. They're like really cute, and they're at Victoria's Secret. You can get the stockings that have the lace at the top that go up to your thigh and they stick. So you don't have to worry about pulling them all the way up and pulling them down when you're like, changing or using the restroom or anything like
Right.
that. So stockings are my favorite. They're my favorite look because they're sheer as well. So it's just
Love
great
that.
with skirts with like a heavier, sweater.
I love okay, I'm so keeping that in mind because I tried to do the tights thing and I swear every time I went to go get them, they were out of a size small and I was like, oh, like I want to find
That's
good
the
tights.
worst.
I'll have to try. Forever
Yeah.
21 like runs out of things like as soon as the trends hit, like Forever
Mhm.
21, they're out of them. Like you
Oh,
blink, especially in
absolutely.
Southern California. I feel like everyone goes to the mall I go to, and especially everyone in my size. And I'm like, I blink and it's gone. And then online, of course, it's out of stock. And I'm like, oh, so it's always good. I feel like when you find something you love to find it in a variety of different stores because then it's like
Yeah,
okay it doesn't work out here let me try out here or I like this legging compared to this legging because whatever it is but that's so good to know
absolutely.
tights and yeah that's really I think I'm gonna try that this year that'll be my challenge and you challenge me I love it.
Yes. And I don't know if you noticed, but in my background, I got the hat that I was talking about on
Yeah,
our
oh I see
second
it's so
segment.
cute.
Yes. Remember, okay, for those of you who don't know, me and Taylor actually filmed our second segment of Closet Convos. This is more of like a segue to also let y'all know to be on the lookout for our second segment, which is going to come out in November. But in that segment, I talk about how one of the new trends I really wanted to try was those hats.
Mhm.
And I was super excited when I received it. I ordered it before I left California, got it in Texas. It's been a little bit of a strange transition wearing it out here because no one wears anything like that out here. Like it's very rare. I feel like I would have to go to like Austin or maybe Dallas, but Houston, it hasn't really hit Houston yet. So
Yeah.
it's been a fun challenge to pair it with clothes out here that I would say are more in trend or in style. So stay tuned for more looks with my hat.
I love it. I love that you tried something new and you're like, I'm just gonna try it because that's like me and my Amazon shorts. If you guys remember, I ordered shorts from Amazon because quarantine, and so
Mhm.
many people were like, I still wear them to this day. And people are like, where do you get your shorts? I'm like, I swear I could spend $50 on a pair of Abercrombie shorts and no one cares. I ordered these like 20, 22, maybe $25 shorts with free shipping from Amazon Prime. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, your shorts. And I'm like, thanks, they're Amazon. I don't know how long they'll last, but they look cute. But that's, I think, a benefit to online shopping. And when you can get a good price on it,
Yeah.
especially if it's trendy, if it doesn't last that long, by the time it, like, you're like, I need to throw this out, the trend's over anyway. So,
Yeah,
it kind of works out.
absolutely.
So,
You know who did a great job pairing this hat behind me with like a more of an LA look?
ooh, I love that. LA look with that
Rax. So for
hat.
those of you who don't
Oh
know,
my gosh,
our
love
team
her.
on Fashion Magazine, we have this wonderful creative director. Her name's Rax. Me and her have worked on several shoots together. We've, oh my goodness, we've just partnered in so many and collaborated in so many different creative ways. We love Rax. And if you want to check out her Instagram, it's, what is it, Taylor? At Adventures with Rax?
Adventures. Let me see. I have it on here. I know we talked about it earlier. Adventures _of Rax, RAX.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh, I love it because it's just so her. Like she is such an adventurous spirit, like just like a loving person. And I just have loved recently seeing her different outfits. And that was one of them. She paired these really cute chunky sneakers
I
with
remember that one.
these, I don't even know what kind of pants they were. They were almost like something you could wear in an office, but they also mimicked jumpsuit pants.
The best.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I meant to say parachute pants. They mimic parachute pants, but they looked kind of like they belonged in an office with like a really cute blouse similar to yours actually. Then she paired it with that hat and I was like,
Like,
genius.
how do you do that?
Absolutely genius. I have just loved seeing her post recently.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, Rax, like, literally style inspiration, and she not only brings like such style to just her Instagram, and not just, I mean, her is a stylish person, is amazing, but also her flow, her feed flow. I'm like, how do you do that?
Yes,
Like, everything is like
absolutely.
just looks beautiful, and she speaks on a lot of truth, including politics and just kind of things that are like hot topics that are just happening around us. But she always brings it back to God's word and brings an element of truth, and I really appreciate that. She's not pushy with what she posts, but she really posts with style, class, grace, and truth. And I
Absolutely.
think that's something I admire about her too. So shout out to you, Rax. We love you very much. We were
Yes,
talking to you
we love
earlier, and
you.
you guys should all give her a follow. Again, it's at adventures _of _Rax. So we love you, Rax. And her little, like, I love how she like travels and takes these awesome pictures. I saw one of her at like the laundromat. She's like posed like she's on a magazine. And I'm like, hello,
Yes,
like,
I saw
hello.
it. I was like, Rax, I love that. That was such a great idea. Like, I want to be like positioned exactly where she is and like be doing that too. Like, I love how she has time or finds time to like really pursue her passions and what she loves. And you're so right. I think you hit the nail on the head of the hammer because when you said about her posting things and her flow and just like the way she can post something. I mean, because we're in a very political climate right now where everything's being
Yes.
posted and things are going kind of crazy right now with the election coming up. And Rax has literally just poised herself just so gracefully, like using her freedom of speech to post her beliefs and her opinions. However, it's with such excellence and grace. It's just very admirable. We love you, Rox, and please give her a follow because you're going to be so inspired by her fashion, her lifestyle, and just her feed is beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Agreed. Such a great lifestyle blogger. So that's so awesome. Now, just a couple more things before we end. I want to get an update on your blog. Why don't you tell everyone what you've been writing about?
Yeah, of course. Oh, you know what, Tay? Thank you also for bringing that up because I did want to let everyone know that I actually am not going to be writing about closet combos on my blog. I was super excited about that at first. And then after writing a post after the first episode that we did, I realized as a writer, I want to be writing things that I'm passionate about, not writing things that I feel like is homework. And it turns out that I am just a little bit more passionate about talking about like clothes and styles and outfits than I am writing about it. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
stick to the segment for the talking, and then you
yeah.
write about the other things.
Oh, absolutely. Please, so I won't be blogging about closet convos anymore, but feel free to check out my blog for art inspiration, newlywed inspiration, and I will be starting a small online business on there soon. So keep an eye out for that as well as I incorporate psychology and Christ into everything I write. So
Man, awesome. I love that. And before, I guess there's just one more thing before we get going. Actually, two. I have to say, I'm looking at your earrings right now, and they're so cute. And I love that we're both wearing gold earrings. I feel like whenever we do something, it's like, oh, we have this in common. And I'm just like, this was meant to be. But
oh,
I'm wearing these earrings, and they're from a company called Roxbox. I found them on Instagram or something super random. And I told Cindy, I'm like, oh, like I got Cindy's our editor in chief for fashion. I was like, oh, Cindy, like, I got these earrings and I get like all my jewelry from Roxbox. Maybe not all of it, but like a lot of it. And everyone's always complimenting me because it's designer jewelry and it's like a subscription box. Like you pay, it's a minimal amount a month. It's like 20 some dollars a month, super inexpensive. And they send you jewelry that you can try for, I think it's up to 3 weeks or a month or however long it is.
wow.
And then you send it back, but you get a credit each month. So the money you pay actually can go towards a piece of jewelry. So say I'm wearing, I think these are Kendra Scott earrings. And 99% of the time they have the tags on them. So it's you rent them. So other people will eventually wear them. But most of the time they send me jewelry with tags on it. And I checked online because I'm very particular about cleanliness. And I'm like, okay, who else is wearing this? But they go through like this whole sanitation process and like swear by it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take them at that. But most of the time I get jewelry that there's no way it's been worn before because it has the tag on it. So I put on these earrings and I was like, oh, these are so cute. And I looked because I mean, in the past I've been able to refer people and that gives me credit each month. So I'm able to buy like you get 3 pieces of jewelry per box. And I looked and I was like, oh, I have enough, I forget what it's called, some sort of credit to where I can like actually buy these and then I'll send the box back and then they send me a whole new box and you can exchange it like as much as you want. So if I'm like, oh, I want to wear these earrings, like you create a wish list, I want to wear a certain earrings, I'll get that in the mail and then I wear it to my event and then I'll take, turn it back because sometimes you just don't want to keep it. You're like, I don't want to pay like $50 for a pair of earrings. I know wear one.
Absolutely.
That is the worst. So I was, anyway,
It's always rotating anyway. You're always
yes, especially with
style.
seasons and events, and hopefully when as the world is opening back up again in Jesus' name, we're gonna be able to wear, go to more places and do more things. So, anyways, I just wanted to give Roxbox, is ROCKSBOX, a shout out because I love your company. I love what it's about. This was not paid for at all. I thought it was cool. You were wearing the earrings and it reminded me of these, and just another little fashion tip. In fact, I'll probably have to post about them on our fashion mag account, just because I really love the company, what it's about, great affordable prices, and it's always designer jewelry. So 100% shout out to you guys. You guys are amazing. Before we get going, I was talking to Cindy and we have Teen Fashioned. I'm actually showing it to the camera right now. And we have our in-print ad, and you guys can follow us. You go to our fashion magazine account, and we actually have I believe it's Teen Fashioned. Is that right? At Teen Fashioned, and we have our first issue. So I think Cindy said I can show it. Can I show it? Yeah. So here it is right here.
Oh, that is
So
gorgeous.
cute. It shows our girls on here. This is So fashion magazine is more for like the older girls. We're gonna say maybe like right around our 20s, kind of like hitting up, up to even our age, and older. But we have teen fashion. It's for teen girls, and I love that because they need to hear the truth about who they
Absolutely.
are in Christ, and even the fun, beauty, fashion, all of that stuff. And it's all in here. There's some amazing articles. I was reading through it. I'm like in love with it. This layout is just like these girls created their
Oh,
vision boards, like
I love it.
it's so cute. So just a little update with what's been happening at Fashion Mag. We have Teen Fashion out. We're really excited for you guys to get this, a copy of this. These girls are just too cute, so fashionable. And I think the best part is they're all about, they love Jesus and they're open about it. And I think
Absolutely.
that's the way we should be. Like we can put on whatever we want, but at the end of the day, like it's what's on the inside that counts. So
Oh, absolutely.
that's I just wanted to give you guys an update because this is just way too cute to not show the world. So we have Teen Fashion, the premiere issue. So cute. So I think we're pretty
Yay.
much done with this episode. Any final farewells with anything or anything else you want to say?
I just want to say that you guys, I just hope that you're so blessed and I hope that you really enjoy this fall season. I hope that you're able to slow down and just recognize this time to be thankful. This is the time to be aware of
Good.
what we are blessed to have in our lives. So I just encourage you to keep your eyes open for that and to really embrace it and spend time with the ones you love, y'all. Life's too short, and
And,
just God bless you guys. We'll see you soon. And please keep up with us on Instagram and my blog and everywhere else. Love you guys.
yes. So follow us at Fashion Mag. And of course, Teen Fashion. I already gave you guys information for that account. We love you guys so much. And until next time,
Bye.
bye. I'm just going to read this magazine because it's so good.